why they keep what is going on right now is the American court system is not following the Constitution, especially when it comes to black folks. And if he been on trial one time, they keep what I found out is when you dealing with a hung jury, if the jury cannot come up with counts or decisions, it becomes a hung jury, and that's what happened. So they revisited the case, but they only do that in a hung jury if you have multiple accusers. So this is why we keep having multiple accusers coming out of the woodwork so they can keep revisiting this case. Now, Bill Cosby, um, they're saying that he might have undermined his own defense by saying that it happened. He recalled, or he think it happened in 2004. Castan don't know what day it happened. She just knows she was there. And what they have done is put Bill Cosby on the stand and got him talking against himself. So he's basically undermining, they getting him to undermine his own case by saying that he thinks it was in 2004. Then they brought in the Quaalude thing and how he was giving women Quaaludes or whatever. He admitted to doing that. He said in the 80s, kids were doing Quaaludes like crazy. So he was like, a Quaalude to him was like asking somebody, do you want a drink? Now, I don't know what went on in the 80s and the 70s because I was a little kid. I know, drug use was prevalent back then, so we ain't going to even get into that. But what I found interesting is, number one, that's why they keep on bringing all these accusers in, because if you can't get a jury to convict and they keep getting hung, they can't come up with a decision, they can keep revisiting the case if there's multiple accusers. So now we keep seeing all these accusers that they keep going to find. And let me tell you another thing. The officer on this case, since it's been open in 2015, his name is Reape, or whatever the hell his name is. He made it clear to the jury that he believes that Cosby drugged Andrea Costanz. And he said also that his name is James Reap. He has been working on the Cosby investigation since 2015. As I said, he told the jurors, he wasn't concerned about inconsistencies in Costanz's story, such as her uncertainty over the date of the assault. So if a police officer, a sworn police officer, gets in front of a jury and say he don't care about inconsistencies in a witness testimony, and he says that Bill Cosby's statement tells everything he needs to know, and therefore Bill Cosby pointed himself on the scene, so they both were there, and he believes that there was a drugging. Okay? Now, when a police officer gets in front of a jury and say, I don't care about inconsistencies, what is that police officer telling the jurors? That he is a dirty cop. Because a police officer is supposed to follow the law as well and make sure that statements are true. You don't care about her inconsistencies? And then another thing that I found out is that The unsealing of the dispositions were requested by the Associated Press. When does the press have a right to go and unseal documents from the courts? They said, I was looking up, doing some research, they said that presses are supposed to hire lawyers to do that, but now the media has gotten so much power that they can go unseal sealed documents. So this is why Bill Cosby is in what he's in. So what we're looking at right now is a government violating its constitution. So this is really bigger than Bill Cosby, because they are violating the Constitution. This is why people are getting killed, because they're not following it. They don't want to follow it. They want to get what they need to get. They don't give a damn if they're violating the Constitution. And when you violate the Constitution, you violate divine law, because the Constitution is coming from the laws of the universe. People don't know that, but if you track where the Constitution comes from, it comes from ancient law. So here we have judges and cops violating the Constitution. And Bill Cosby, 80 years old, damn near senile, they got him on the stand and they got him testifying against himself, hoping he would trip himself up, because they know he's 80 years old. They know he's senile. They know he can't remember. You see, do y'all see what this government is doing? And one more thing before I get off here. This is why they're up Louis Farrakhan's ass so much, the media. Because the media has power to go unseal documents. When did the media get power to unseal court documents? Y'all ask yourself that. All right, and to add, the reason why I told y'all that they said that Bill Cosby undermined his case, they got him talking to undermine his case, because Bill Cosby defense said that the statute of limitations is up. So they got him to talking to say that he was there in 2004. What could stand giving her quaaludes? And he testified saying, I think it was 2004. So they're taking that as his testimony of a guilt, like a confession, saying I was there. So the cop is saying, I don't need to know anything else because you told on yourself. And that undermined, they saying that will undermine the case. Or Bill Cosby's defense saying statute of limitations is up on this crime. You see how they're getting around double jeopardy here? Because double jeopardy, they got around it twice. They're getting around it with Bill Cosby getting him to undermine himself. And then they're getting around it again by bringing multiple accusers. And with the press, like I said, the press is owned by somebody. And they're being able to go in the courts and unseal secret documents and all this and put it out to the public. And they did this to tear down Bill Cosby's character. The Associated Press asked the courts to unseal these documents that he did settle a lawsuit. What could stand? She got $3.4 million. What else do you want? Why are you up in his face again? You got the money. This tells you what greed comes. These people have spirits of greed. Because if you got the money, why are you back? That stops double jeopardy. You got the money. That's why we have a court system, whether it's civil or criminal. Y'all got him civilly, $3.4 million. Then you coming back criminally, and you're violating the Constitution by trying to get around it.